Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Squawk Talk podcast. We're going to start this episode off heavy. We're going to start it off as kind of a tribute to one of the greatest country music artists of all time, one of the greatest patriots of all time, one of the people that gave Joey and I so many amazing memories growing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's with a heavy heart, and as everybody should already know by now, Toby Keith's passing. Joey, how you feeling, man?
When you texted me about it, I want to say it was like 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning over here.
Yeah.
I couldn't fall back asleep. I didn't want to believe it. It's really sad, bro. Because you're right. He did give us a lot of great memories, and he is an American citizen, honestly, that people should strive to be. Someone that loves their country, and had, honestly, I mean, the way to describe it is that was his passion was America, really.
Troops.
All the memories that we've had listening to his music, because who didn't want to grow up and wish they were a cowboy, right?
Right.
Who didn't want to learn to rope and ride?
Wearing my 6-shooter, riding my pony, on a cattle drive.
Yeah. Stealing young girls' hearts, Toby Keith, the world didn't deserve you. We didn't deserve you. But God damn it, we're so thankful.
You know an interesting fact about Toby Keith?
What's that?
Well, he was truly one of a kind, right? Politically, what would you guess his political views were? Just by party.
Yeah, by party? Okay, because I was going to say his political views were America.
What political party do you think he belonged to?
I don't think he belonged to any political party.
Well, you know how you normally have to vote one way or the other, right? Just pick one.
Independent.
He did lean more towards independent towards the end there, but he voted liberal.
Did he? Hey,
which is wild because I read a fact earlier this morning actually, and on his 18 USO tours for the military, he met upwards of 25,000 U.S. troops.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy that would go into these fucking war zones with us and boost morale, right? I mean, you have an entire courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue album where it's just, I mean, you want to get your shit hard for America, you'd listen to Toby Keith, right?
Oh, absolutely. And absolutely, dude.
You got songs made in America, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue.
I got a fun fact about that song. And I heard it just the other day. That song was only supposed to be played for the troops.
Which one?
What I'm hearing, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue.
Yeah.
It was an interview with Ted Nugent. Cat Scratch Fever, man. And he was telling a story that they went on this USO tour, and that song was supposed to be a pump-up song for the troops.
It
and
works.
I guess it does for everybody. And I guess afterwards, a sergeant or one of the higher-ups, you know how I am with knowing the ranks and stuff like that. I don't. But he said you should really record it and send it out to the public. And hands down, it could be considered the greatest American song of all time.
I'd be cool with it being the new national anthem.
Same here. Absolutely. But I don't know if it's legit or not, that story. But it's a great story to know. And yeah, I just got no words. I texted people, some of the good friends of the pod, and he was the voice of our generation. He was what we grew up listening to. He did give us a sense of pride to be an American and for our country. So, cheers to you, Toby Keith.
To Toby Keith.
Fuck cancer. Did you just take a shot of whipped cream?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you just kind of threw me off the rails there, is it? So I've had this conversation with Carly a lot. Is it whipped cream or whipping cream?
There's two different types.
Okay.
No, there's legitimately heavy cream and whipping cream are like the same thing, right? They go hand in hand.
What's a heavy cream then?
Thicker cream that you can use when you beat it. It whips.
When you beat what?
The cream.
You beat the cream?
When you beat the cream up, it whips.
You whip it good. But there are two different types?
Right, whipped cream is like the product of whipping cream.
From what did you just take a shot of right there?
Whipped cream.
Whip?
No, it's whipped cream because this has already been whipped.
How did they get it into the can?
They open the can up and they put it in.
I don't know how they would open that can.
Well, they don't close the can. They don't close the can till the whipped cream's in there.
I don't think you know how they do it.
Have you ever watched How It's Made?
Yeah, that's got, dude.
Right. So you got the can, right? You got to go on the conveyor belt, and this part, as you can see for our listeners, it's the silver ring on the top. That's not on the can yet, and then they go put the cream in there, whipped cream, the product, and then they go burn, and then they close it up and pressurize it.
I wonder what they pressurize it with.
It might be on this bottle.
Is it like Freon? Freon's bad for you, though.
Right. Freon's not a thing anymore. This is gluten-free.
Is it vegan?
No. Cream.
No.
It's dairy. It's a dairy product. It's a dairy product here, It's not vegan.
What does vegan mean?
Vegan is... I don't know what it means per se, but I know like a vegan diet consists of 0 animal products or byproducts.
So no eggs?
You can't even have honey because honey's made by bees, which is considered an animal.
I really think it's just an insect, though.
I agree. It's nitrous oxide.
Ah. Oh, so it's laughing.
Car, fast.
They put laughing gas in there.
Just kidding. That's
and
we're
canceled.
It's a joke.
And we get canceled.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it on camera.
Oh my goodness, he didn't do it, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't do it. Yeah, dude, it kind of is crazy to think like how things are made sometimes. Like paper.
Yeah.
See, I thought that paper was just like, well, I thought it was leaves. Leafs.
Leaves.
It's like the
Leaves.
Toronto Maple Leafs. Leafs. I thought it was made out of that, but then I realized that it was made out of wood.
Yeah.
But then I saw this one really weird way on a TikTok, and you know everything's true that's on TikTok. They had like 30 men on each side, dude, and it was made out of like they're going like this. It was made out of water
No.
and milk.
No.
What?
You just because it's white and wet doesn't mean it's milk. It's used. What they do is I want to call it tree pulp, but it's not really tree pulp. But the water.
Did they milk the tree?
They milk the tree. No, they use the screen to get rid of the water and and they. What is it called? But they that was wood, like wood crumbs. It was wood crumbs. Like it's processed some way, and what you saw with the screen and the milk.
Yeah.
There wasn't milk. It was just water, and they were like shaking it on the screen to get it flat, and then dry it out in the sun, and then cut it up. It's like the old way to make paper. Yeah. Have you ever driven past a paper mill?
No.
So on the way up to Spokane, down to Boise, and back, I'll drive past the paper mill every time, and oh my goodness, dude, that place has some odor. Paper mills smell bad, dude.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, dude, because where we live, we got like three things going on, okay? Got like three things. We got a bean factory, we got a potato factory, and then we got the meat packaging plant. So the meat packaging plant smells like dog food, which is very scary. The bean plant smells like shit. And then the potato factory is a 50-50 shot whether it smells just terrible or it smells like McDonald's French fries.
Don't forget the sugar beet factory in Nampa.
Oh, we got a freaking sugar beet factory down the road here too. Fuckers. Yeah, we're like in like the triangle zone of odor here. So yeah.
It never smelled bad when I was there.
Well, they might not have been working that weekend. I don't know, dude. It's like hit and miss, bro. It's hit and miss.
Yeah, but it's always a hit with you, big dog.
Hey, yo. Well, can I tell the viewers and listeners some exciting news?
I have no clue what you're talking about, so I guess, yeah.
The boys are going to be back together again. I am flying out from Boise to Syracuse, New York. Joey does the Big Apple. Let's go. They're not ready. Yes, Ethan?
Joey, you know we're not going to New York City, right?
Well, the Big Apple is just like a general term for New York.
City. The Big Apple, the city that never sleeps.
I thought that was Vegas. That's Sin City.
That's Sin City. Yeah. I mean, I could ask my contact in New York City what they call it, but I'm pretty sure New York City is the Big Apple and the city that never sleeps.
But nonetheless, Joey is flying across country for the first time ever to the Northeast. He's going to New York, to Syracuse, to the Cuse. He's going to see the Carrier Dome. He's going to see his boy. He's going to see Dakota. And we're going to take the state by storm.
Woo!
If that doesn't get people fired up, I don't know what will.
No, it's exciting. We're thinking about live streaming the road trip. at different points. So at different points, we're just gonna have the passengers start live streaming. So if any of you guys are interested, just keep an eye on our YouTube channel. Hit the bell, and we'll see how it goes. You know, like I'm excited. Live streaming is gonna be pretty cool.
It'll be unedited like this and raw, just the way Ethan likes it. So, yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm super stoked. I've never been to New York ever, so it's gonna be awesome to see. And this road trip that we're doing cross country, oh man, it's gonna be amazing.
Have you heard of the Cannonball Run?
Yeah. Are you saying we're gonna do the Cannonball Run in the Kia?
So the Cannonball Run goes down to California, right? It goes diagonal.
Yeah,
Right?
like New York
It's the longest road.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we do the Cannonball Run, and I'm not saying we do a Cannonball Run. I'm just saying the possibilities there. Who's gonna think a Kia is gonna be doing stuff like that?
Dude, I'm down for whatever. I don't care what we do, bro.
You want to go to prison?
As long as I'm with you.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess while we're doing this, I'm pretty sure people have already seen it. We're kind of coming out with some new type of merch. This is just a prototype. This is the first one. The next one will be going to Ethan, but this will probably be the new going forward public merch. Yeah, so DM us if you want merch. We'll send you, give you an estimate on what it will cost to get it to where you need to go. But sorry, I just had to plug that in there.
Hey, plug away, big dog. Plug it in,
yeah,
plug it in.
I'm just so stoked for you to come home, dude. Finally, I could say you're coming home.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
My stuff will be in Idaho, so we know that.
Yeah. Yes.
Should be fun.
Cheers, brother.
But no, dude. We've got a lot of details finally getting flattened out here, and pretty soon we'll be hitting the road. The very last detail that we got to work out is where we stay the night before we leave. That's the last detail.
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out in the next coming days, and we'll just be big chilling.
Heck yeah, dude! It's gonna be a fun time. I'm super stoked. I'm thankful that I got permission from my wife to do it. My wife, but I can't wait. And we got bigger news for this weekend. Bigger news, dude. Big news. Big news. Big news. Usher is going to be performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Usher.
I like Usher. He's all right.
I like Usher. I don't like any of the football teams.
I was gonna say my main issue is that he's gonna be performing the halftime show at the worst ever Super Bowl ever. So.
That's on time. I mean, let's be real. This could be considered, yes, the worst Super Bowl of all time.
I really hope that this has the worst viewing numbers of any Super Bowl ever. I think that would be absolutely hilarious. So. And then the NFL is like, okay, well, we can't have this happen again. So let's go ahead and just get rid of these two teams. And then they just get rid of both teams. And they split They split all the players up amongst the NFL, and they fire Patrick Mahomes because they're like, we don't need the unnecessary drama that this quarterback and his family brings to the NFL. We're tired of it. It's a bad look on the NFL as a whole. And you know what? Get rid of George Kittle because we can't be having people that ugly.
You gotta have good-looking people. Exactly.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. You make all that money and you still look like that. Come on, man. Brock Purdy can stay. Brock Purdy can stay. He seems like a good guy on the wrong team.
Yes. I like Debo. I like his name.
I don't like Christian McCaffrey.
No, I didn't like McCaffrey in college. To talk about someone that just is.
He just seems like a douche.
Huh.
What is it? Nick Bosa?
Bosa, yeah.
He can leave.
Okay. What about Shanahan? He could leave.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. How about this? Just completely demolish the stadium in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And just tip all the 49ers the cap and say good luck on your future endeavors.
Well, so here's the thing, right? You got to get rid of the Chiefs. They don't even play in Kansas City.
That's true.
So get rid of them. Right? I think you should get rid of any football team that doesn't play where they say that they play. Right? So get rid of the 49ers because
they're not in San Francisco. They're not even close to San Francisco.
Exactly. Get rid of the 49ers. Get rid of I will give
the Giants.
I will give the Jets and the Giants 5 years to figure it out. You can change your name or you can move your stadium. The New Jersey Jets sounds good. The New Jersey Giants also sounds good. So just do a name change, and then get rid of the Chiefs, get rid of the Niners. If you get rid of the Chiefs and the Niners, then you don't have to worry about uneven playing on AFC or NFC, right? And instead of the 49ers and the Chiefs playing on Sunday, how about we just change the whole thing to the Puppy Bowl?
Oh, yeah, dude, that is the biggest game coming up. It is the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on in our household. I'm not watching anything that has to do with football this weekend. And you're right. Mahomes' family is nothing but drama. Absolute drama. His brother arrested. His wife, ugly and annoying.
Obnoxious, dude.
Yes. And his dad got a DUI last week.
That's funny, though. Not funny, haha, but it's funny because it was his wife and his brother, and his dad's holding my beer.
Literally hold my beer. But no, dude. I mean, I feel for him. It's his family, and I'm sure he loves them. But I feel for him because it's man, he just wants to play some football, dude.
Well, see, that's the thing I think a lot of people struggle with. A lot of the times, a lot of people stick and stay in toxic relationships, and I'm not saying romantic relationships even.
Right.
I'm just a lot of people stick with those toxic relationships because they're family. And blood is thicker than water. No. Health is more important. Happiness is more important. Right? Just because they're family doesn't mean you have to drop everything for them. Don't get me wrong. I would drop everything and anything for my family.
Same here.
But that's because I know my family would do the same, and I love them to death. But, some people are just can't cut the cord.
They think they're Teflon just because they're like, do you know who I am? Do you know who my son is?
Well, so that like in the military, right? Spouses of military members, we call them the dependas,
The
right?
what?
Dependas, like dependents, but dependas. Some
Why don't you just call them dependents?
because I don't know.
Why? It's just a question. I mean, why do you have to try and shorten things? Why say less word when more words sound better?
You said that wrong.
I
It's all
know. I
about
was just trying.
saving time.
No, I was trying to make it so like
You
it was
totally
to
just
our
derailed
situation.
my conversation.
You're
By
talking
the way,
about dependence. You're talking about dependence.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No, don't be like this. You got
No,
everyone
I'm saying
listening.
so like a lot of the times dependas will
Mm,
will act as if they're hot shit because their husband or wife is a higher rank in the military, right? Like I'm an
right.
E6, right? So if I had a wife that was a dependa and they were annoying, they'd be like, do you call me by my husband's rank? Do you know our rank?" Like, and
Um,
it gives those vibes. It,
right.
it gives dependa vibes. Like, do you know who my husband is? Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
care. Do you throw footballs for a living? No.
But I think the thing that gets me the most, and I know I keep bringing this up, but I'm going to keep bringing it up because who's going to tell me not to? I think it's so annoying that Brittany Mahomes, swindled her way into becoming best friends with Taylor Swift.
Did she really swindle? Okay, first off, who's to say they're best friends?
That's true. They could be. It's all a front, dude. What if it's all a front?
I think Taylor is just playing nice because she has to. Right? Nobody wants to be the shitty girlfriend that's mean to the quarterback's wife, right? That's extra team drama. That was honest to God, dude. That was probably a conversation that was had between Taylor and Travis before she started coming to games. It was probably like, hey, just so you know, Brittany is incredibly obnoxious and annoying,
Yeah.
but that's my quarterback's wife, so we have to play nice. We can talk shit about her when we're at home after the game, but we need to put on a front when we're there. You know those conversations you have with your significant other in the car before you go
Right.
into a party or something,
Right.
and you're
Right.
like,
Oh, I get
by
it.
the way, so and so's really fucking annoying, but that's my friend's wife.
I
We gotta
need,
play nice.
I
You
need
know
you
what
to
I
be
mean?
nice to her because he throws me the football, and if I get a certain amount of catches, I get a bonus.
Exactly.
No, dude, I'm just I'm not excited for this Super Bowl.
I'm
Um,
not either.
shout out shout out to the commish because I guess his team's in it. Speaking of which, I haven't heard from him in a long time, and I'm not trying to talk crap or nothing. The commish is MIA. He's
Well,
MIA.
it's not the season anymore.
I know, but still, there. As soon as one season ends, you got to start planning for the next one. The communication just can't cut off, and I know it's on
Well,
my end too, but it can't just cut off like that. But
I just realized I will be home in time for the draft this year. We can do an in-person draft.
we're doing an in-person draft. Listen here, commish. Listen here. Okay, we're calling you out now. We need to plan an in-person draft. I don't care what we got to do. It's got to happen. You could have it at my
Make it
house, your house. We could have it at Ethan's place. It doesn't matter. We're gonna do an in-person draft, and
make it happen,
I
big
sure
dog.
hope he should listen to it. He was a very good friend. He was the first subscriber to our podcast, but I think he was just a little worried about us doing our taxes. I saw a comment a while back, and Kamish got accepted. Both of our
Did you do your
taxes are good.
taxes?
Yeah, I did.
he works in finance?
No, the commish?
Yeah.
Or me? Oh, I don't work in finance.
I know you don't work in finance. But
The
he did
commish
your taxes?
No, he didn't do my tax. No.
Well, then why was he worried about taxes?
Because we talked about it a couple of weeks ago about us doing our taxes, and we said we didn't know how to do them.
Is this your first year doing your taxes by yourself?
No.
Wait, how would you not know how to do your taxes?
We talked about this a couple podcasts ago, and we said when we were when we were going from high school into like the workforce.
Oh, you're talking about just in general when you first started doing taxes ever. I understand.
And he said he was worried about us, and then that's why I was saying we're good.
When you say us, do you mean he was worried about you and
too.
I, or you and Carly?
Oh, yeah. You and I, you and me and you.
Why was he worried
the
about
both
me?
Of us. Because look at who we are, okay?
Wait, how old is the commish?
10 years older than me.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, he looks good for his age. Then.
He does look good. He looks real good.
If I were to just age him off of his looks, I would say he was our age.
I want to say, wait. Yeah, no, I think he was 87. Could be wrong though.
Dude, Commissioner, sir, what is your secret?
We need to know.
I'm aging like spoiled milk.
He really needs to listen to this, because if he doesn't, then all of our viewers and listeners and everything are going to be like, "Who the hell are they talking about?"
Nobody listens, bro. We're good.
I hear you.
We do have 49 subscribers again, though.
Can we do it? Get us to that 50. We need to get to 50.
Yeah, let me double check real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at 49.
49.
And we average about
subscribers.
20 views an episode.
That's not bad. That is not bad. Let's put it this way. If we get a 50th subscriber, we will send them a special gift.
What if they're like from like Bangladesh or anything, dude? That's a lot of money in shipping.
I've looked at the analytics. I've looked at the statistics. No one listens to us outside of the U.S.
Fair. All right, yeah, 50th subscriber. Next person to subscribe, let us know. Mm-hmm. And
we will.
We'll see what we can do.
Okay, but you have to, we have to be able to know who it is. Like, you're gonna have to DM us. Like,
what we need from you, we need a screen recording of you clicking the subscribe button and it changing to 50.
Exactly.
Once you do that, let's see what we can do. And then drop it in our DMs on Instagram.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this. Does your friend from the city, does she subscribe?
I don't know. I know she's watched a little bit. But I don't know. I don't bring work home with me, you know.
Don't bring work home with you. Whatever. This is the greatest job you've ever had. Is this stuff right here?
It'll be an even greater job once it starts paying.
Absolutely. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude, I blend right in with my couch.
You blend right in? I was wondering what was going on there.
Yeah, I'm a big boy. Look at me.
Oh, shit. So, okay, I wanted to talk about this topic. I've been thinking about it all night because I was watching a show last night, and it was called Expedition X. I don't know if you've seen Expedition Unknown or anything like that with Josh Gates, where they go find mysteries. So the X in Expedition X is supposed to be like the paranormal side. So they got one person that's always like, I believe this so much, and then the other person's like, there's an explanation for everything. So they went to Transylvania. They went deep into these woods of Romania, and they talked to the one guy, and he's like, "Yeah, my chainsaw when I was out there cutting wood just quit." And then I started hearing weird stuff. Stuff was going on, and so they wanted to recreate it. So I don't know the names, but one of the people took the chainsaw, okay, and started it, and just started revving the ever living piss out of it. I mean, just ringed it in, like, just started it, no warm up, no nothing. It didn't have a chain on it. First thing, didn't have a chain on it.
No curveball, no change up, nothing but fucking gas.
It was straight gas, dude. It was like revving it to the moon. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, that's weird. It just died. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe you didn't have the choke on. You didn't let it warm up enough. You don't have a chain on it, so nothing's really moving. Mm-hmm. Or the fact that I saw her fucking hit the kill switch.
That'll do it.
It's not very clever when you could see someone hitting the kill switch and being like, oh, maybe I should try and start it up again. I don't know what happened. You fucking need to turn off the kill switch, dude. Sorry, that grinds my gears a little bit. When people think they act like they know more or they don't. I don't know where I'm going out with this because I'm getting so fired up about it now. I had a conversation with Carly about it. I called my dad about it right after I saw it. And I was like, gorgeous Kenny Roberts, do you see this shit? He's like, yeah, no, there was no chain on it, was there? I was like, no. Why the fuck do you have a chainsaw if you don't have a fucking chain on it? He's like, yeah, no. And I saw her turn, hit the kill switch too. And I was like, TV, I hate how TV tries to fool people. I hate it. Because if anything, it's making them look dumb.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I agree.
Sorry.
No, dude, I get the same way. Like, because of the job that I have in the military, I cannot watch military movies anymore because I'll see uniforms messed up. I'll see like inaccurate like radio talk. I'll see like all sorts of things that are just wrong. And I cannot enjoy the movie because I'm like, that's wrong. That's stupid. We would never do that.
Oh shit. So, speaking of military movies, I'm going to hit you with one. What is the one you could tolerate the most?
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. I think that mine that I enjoy the most is In the Army Now.
Okay.
With Pauly Shore and Andy Dick and those guys in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one part where he's getting his haircut at basic or whatever. And he's like, just take a little bit off the top, buddy. And he's like, I got this one perfect for you. He's like, okay, buddy. Pauly Shore stuff. Turns around, it's all shaved, and he just screams. It's beautiful. It was great. I love that movie. Pauly Shore, to me, is one of the best actors of all time.
I think you're one of the best actors of all time.
Oh, thanks, big dog.
I take it back.
Okay. That's all good. That's all good, dude. But now, man, yeah, I don't know. The world's going to hell.
Always has been. Always will be.
Yeah, at least we got each other, right?
Yeah. With Toby Keith gone, I don't know who to turn to anymore. I've been listening to Toby Keith nonstop, dude. American Soldier by Toby Keith still gives me chills, bro. Still, to this day. To this day. And then he comes out with some funny shit like the Taliban song.
That was good.
If anyone were to record that today, cancel.
Right. A lot of people don't know that song either.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Because I asked Carly if she knew it, and she had no idea. And
did you play it for her?
To me, that's. I was like, I was gonna. I had my phone pulled up. I was like, you need to listen to this. And then she pulled that. No, I'm okay. And I'm like, cool, thanks. Huh, sweet. I have to say though, to me, my favorite song from him was either "Should Have Been a Cowboy" or "Red Solo Cup."
Mine is I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it's does that I think it's does that blue moon ever shine on you? Oh, it hits different, dude.
Yeah. The one, like his last one, "Don't Let the Old Man In."
Yeah.
There was a line in it that said, "Would you know how old you are if you didn't know the day you were born?" or something along those lines. Would you know your age if you never knew the day you were born? Yeah, that's what it was. And I was like, oh my goodness. Because at the end of the day, age is just a number, right?
Right. Maturity is different throughout all people. I know. I know
think the
people
big thing
my age who are significantly younger than me, and vice versa. I know people who are younger than me, but same maturity level.
Right. I think to me, I think like that he was just trying to say you can't let your age define who you are.
Right.
So I don't know. That's kind of how I represented it. I like the way
Never
you think
use
of
the
it too.
excuse, I'm too old for this shit, or I'm not old enough. I mean, legally, right? Obviously, if you are legally too young for something, don't do it. But like, don't let your age keep you from doing things you enjoy. If you're 60 years old and you want to go ziplining, do it. What's stopping you? Oh, I'm too old? No, you
Right.
got this. Go live your best life.
Exactly. It's like Shia LaBeouf. Just do it.
Do it.
Oh man, dude, yeah. Other than like that threw like a big curveball because I knew he was sick. I just didn't know it was that bad. Um, but no, dude, I think that is probably a good way to end the pod, don't you think?
I agree. Start at how we
Um,
finish, or finish how we start.
yeah, we'll miss you, Toby Keith. Thank you again, man. Save us a red solo cup.
Save us a red solo cup, sir. We'll be riding our horses on our heavenly cattle drives.
Absolutely.
Peace, big dog.
Peace.